Alright, I've been waiting for this for a long time. But before we check out what's new, I have a little bit that I recorded before this patch. Quite a bit before this patch, actually. I've been waiting for a while on this. So, let's go ahead and get that rolling. Okay, so I'm ready to reincarnate thanks to the awesome power of all these snowballs. 7,040. And I've already got the first one that reduces the ascension penalty for a grand total of 2%. 2% bonus. $2 bonus. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this event since I started playing the game. Looking forward to it coming back around, and we'll have to see if it, maybe at 10,000 I'll stop being disappointed in it. Who knows? Anyway. Well, so, even with the higher ascension thing and 15,000 snowballs, I've only got a 3% bonus so far. However, that is about to change, for we have finally got enough snowballs on hand to get rid of the second ascension penalty. And suddenly we get a whopping 45%. Okay, I have to admit I am somewhat underwhelmed. I thought that this would be better. I mean, I really thought this was going to be better. I've gotten 15,000. The total I only need 21,000 total if I go all the way through. There's enough time for one more present. Oh, we got 4 days, so I should get a few extras. I do hope I manage to get enough. I've had it build up to the max number repeatedly. Oh, you might notice I'm back on Kong instead of Steam version. I don't care to get into the details. Steam is just being kind of a pain when I want to play Steam games on different devices. It'll only let you can't have something open on one device and then open another game on another device using Steam. It don't like that. So I just pushed this back over to Kong, and hey, it works fine. It all works. 40%. What kind of bonus is that? It's never gonna get better than 50%. I could get more than that from scrying, if I could scry, which I can't. Fine, whatever. Alright then, well, that's just the way it is, so that's the way it is. I should probably get another build going. This one, it just needs more faction coins, to be honest. I mean, I suppose if I let it run long enough, or I could try to push the grand balance higher with a build. We're down to the Hall of Legends already. It's actually not too bad, but it could be better. It could be a lot better. Could give me my cigarette. It could. Okay, a lot better is only one point better. Okay, admittedly. Still, that cigarette's a lot better than all the others. 151% bonus, 15,166% bonus added to what's already 1.8% would be enormous. It would be responsible for nearly all of my production, the vast majority of it. If I can only get this to go up one more step. And that might be enough to push me over. It might. Actually, just going up 2 orders of magnitude on my gems would be good. If I could get enough faction coins in a different build. This could be pretty big. I don't know. And I have rubies to spend. Should I hold them? Should I hold them and think about uses that I have over here involving time warps? Or should I spend them? Just take a bonus right now. Oh, well, every little bit helps, right? Alright, cool. We'll just have to try and get our little event bonuses going. The permanent growth from those, and move on. Yeah, I should just abdicate and rebuild. I was letting that build up to see if it was, but it's building up way too slow to ever get these. So we're just gonna say nope. And what did I just pick? What did I click on? Okay, neutrality, right, good. That's what I meant. Anyway, alright, well, oops, don't do that. We'll continue probably at the end of the event. I'll do one more clip. Otherwise, I'm pretty much just waiting for the next big patch. Okay, one thing I apparently forgot. Oh, really? No, that's not related to the save I just did over here. They're not sharing the same cloud. Yeah, no, they're not sharing the same cloud. Weird. No, I would just notice that I don't have any templates to load. And I was like, what? Oh, doggone it. So now I'm reaching over here to grab my templates so that I can port them over here. And we got a good way of doing that. So one of my templates is drag druids, which if I put it here, oh, okay, no, I gotta, no, what I gotta do is I gotta say save template. Okay, it should be in my clipboard. So it should be as easy as paste, or not. Let's try temp. Okay. Is it on my clipboard now? Can I just go paste? There it is. Okay, so I can just control paste. Boom. That easy. Then I can call it my drag druids. Okay? Alright. So I've got my drag druids over here now. If I want the other ones, I can load them up, but I actually don't really have a whole lot of builds at the moment. I used to have so many builds, but nowadays not so much. Anyway, this one's behind now, but it's not even really all that much behind, honestly, other than the snowballs. It would be a big loss in snowballs, so we'll just throw that away. And yeah, okay, just that. Just I had forgotten that my files, my templates weren't ported. That's all I had to correct. The one frustration of transferring over. Alright then. $1,000 short. During the first few days of the event, I just, I'd come home and grab the max stack of snowballs and wouldn't be sure how long it had been at max. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do. It just doesn't work. It never works. So I'll just have to wait till next year. It's real unfortunate. Yeah, sure, that'd be worth 10 rubies. 10 rubies that I don't have. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit disappointed. But anyway, I waited a tiny bit so that I could catch this at the end. Anyway, we are at last ready to hit our new reincarnation. So at the very least I can have that today. Unfortunately, I don't know that I'm going to get any further. To hit that last one, I had to have... To hit that last reincarnation, I actually got my grand balance all the way up to hit everything at once. I don't know that I'll be able to climb this gem wall until the next patch comes out, at least. I don't know. I'll ask around my Discord. Maybe somebody can point me in the right direction. I know there's at least one person, maybe two, that have gotten as high as 110, I think, unless I'm mistaken. So, I'll just, oh good. Good. So, anyway. Alright, what do we got here? Global Valentine's Day event will be starting in just a few days. Nice. New faction union upgrades. Excellent. You know what? No. I'll look at the patch notes later. Let's see if we can find what's going on for ourselves. So, I stopped and just started messing around with generic factions that I hadn't used enough of to get the faction times up. So at the moment we're clearly in fairies, and that's get down there. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Fairies are now well off. The next time I do that, it should be angels and undead. Okay, I didn't say I balanced them very well, but I took the one that was way behind the others and fixed that one. Okay, so let's see. There are 2 excavation items. Holy Frenzy. While Bloody Frenzy or Holy Light are active, increase the production of all buildings by... Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that helps... That's kind of ridiculous and absurd and crazy. Okay. Well then, what are these? Gain assistance based on time affiliated with fairies. 30 minutes. Increase mana regeneration by a random amount. Boy, that costs a lot of emerald coins. Well, this is going to change a lot of things. Were there any research? Well, obviously I haven't unlocked them if there are. I got a trophy? Did I now? Oh. Within a single reincarnation, have a
uniformity. Probably. It could be neutral, or it could demand balance between the three alignments. Hard to say. Whoops. Hard to say. Let's go with... oh, hell, we'll just go Druid. And, we'll wander on over to Titans for a moment. Because I like the Titans a lot. And I want to see what they got. Oops, no, don't do that. I'm still set to... That's the only one I have left is Drag Druid. All my other builds I've scrapped at this point. That's the only build that matters. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see. Give me stuff. Right. This might take a little bit. This might take just a little bit of doing. Uniformity. It could relate to temporal flux. No, it could relate to gem grinder, because that would be the equivalent of blood frenzy / holy light for neutral. But I don't think it does. I don't think that's what's going on here. I don't think it's going to demand a certain number of hours of gem grinder time, because I've already got 9 days active time on that. So that's not it. Uniformity. It's not a very good hint. Part of me really thinks that it relates to all three alignments. Or perhaps even chaos, order, and neutral. Do we keep tabs on how much time... Oops, wrong thing. Do we keep track of how much time I've spent? No, we don't. Yes, we do. Here. I've spent very little time in order. It's possible I need to balance these. I just balanced my good and evil, but not my order to chaos to balance. Could be. I hope it isn't. I don't want to spend that much time in order. I'm not seeing anything that would help me, anything new that would help me at this moment. I might have to push reincarnations deeper. Increases the production of unique builds based on the difference in time spent as respective faction against the most used faction in this reincarnation. Wait, what? Was that there before? I was checking to see if there was a new reincarnation power. That seemed like something that they would be very likely to do. Increase the production of unique building based on the difference of time spent as their respective faction. It's the most used faction. In what way? If I spent more time, does the faction I spent more time in get the bonus, or the faction I spent less time in get the bonus? In what direction is this bonus? I'm gonna have to ask Goofs what the hell that means. Okay, fine, whatever. Druids. Okay, let's see. Go ahead, hit the drag druids. So that at least this time I know that things are optimized. When I did the Titan build, it wasn't exactly optimized for Titans. I just liked Titans, and I wanted to see if they had cool new things. They probably do. I'll just have to invest more time to get at them. I want to dig. I want to dig. Alright, how much more do I need? Not too much. Regeneration. Hoot, hoot, hoot. The more spells I cast, the higher the mana regeneration gets, which in turn gives me a higher boost, which in turn, you know, all that cascading fun. Alright. Alright. Can I scry yet? No. It never works for me. I remember back when it used to work. Those were nice times. They really were. I didn't appreciate what I had till it was gone. Okay, we're actually not far off. But we're still going to have to wait a tiny bit. Hold on, 1 second. I have to do something critically important. What? What? You didn't think I'd just play one game at a time, did you? What, do you think I'm a noob? No, I'm always playing 3 games at once. 4 if I'm streaming something else. Though, being idle games, they kind of sit in the background. They kind of take care of themselves when I'm not watching them. Alright, so it's going to... Holy crap, there are 10 more lore artifacts. Holy crap, there are 10 more lore artifacts. I'm used to the patches giving us like 1 or 2. Okay. Well. Let me see. I bet at least 3, if not 6, are going to be alignment based. Or we have 9 factions. Each of them could have gotten 1. No, because then you'd have the prestige factions left out. Well, maybe prestige factions are left out. Wow, that's absurd. That's ridiculous. That's gonna keep me busy for a little while, I think. Fortunately. Alright. I'll read the patch notes now. What am I missing? I think I found... So each faction gets a couple more things, which, you know, we saw, but 10 lore things, 2 trophies, new challenges. I doubt it. There's never any new challenges. We could get a new category of challenges now, right? Chaos, order, and balance, right? Alright, let's see. What do we got? Okay, 2 per faction. Yep, we saw that. New lineage perks at level 30. Oh. New trophies, new artifacts, new faction artifacts. 1 new artifact per faction. Okay. Alright then. New upgrades artifact sets. Finding all the faction artifacts for a specific faction will unlock a new selection of upgrades called artifact sets. You'll be able to pick 1 per game only, so that's kind of like researches where you have to pick and choose. Abdicating will reset your choice. Of course it would. Excavation reset revamp. You'll now be able to reset excavation count within a single reincarnation, provided you have made enough of them. The amount of excavations required increases per reset. It is based on the reincarnations you made. However, resetting excavations this way will also reduce overall production by 1 order of magnitude until you abdicate. Your excavation count will still reset reincarnating, and you'll still be able to use rubies to force reset. Okay, so... I'll reduce my overall production by 10%. Until I abdicate. So, right before I abdicate, I can just reset it. And it won't cost me anything. Excavation panel revamp. Undiscovered artifacts will now be shown. Oh, okay. New reincarnation powers. Okay, that is new. Aha. Can I get a more detailed description of how it works? No. Okay. Wooden dice. Effect and faction coin. Effect improved. Creation bonus increased. Scaling decreased. Hellfire Blast makes all evil spells count 50% more for all purposes per tier. Well, that's quite a buff to Hellfire Blast. And stat panel had the new all-time slot. I instinctively hit that. But that's right. Because it should have been... Yeah, and it did give me that momentary... But I just instinctively glanced up and went all time. Slick. Slick. I like it. I like it. Well, that's still going to take me a little bit. What? I'm also playing Idling to Rule the Gods. I just don't have to click on it right now. I don't have a problem. I swear. I'm not addicted. Really. I can stop any time. I can. Really. I swear. Don't judge me. Okay, let's see. So. Right. Yeah. Okay, that's these. Right. Which I saw, which is actually true. These weren't here before. It would have just been blackness. Just darkness. Well, okay, so what we're gonna do is... I want to reset my excavations, but, you know, just because it's a new thing and I want to push the button. You gave me a new button to push. I must push it. I'm going to wait until I have my lineage in place. Then, when I've got my dragon breath running, I will go ahead and start recording again, and we'll see... We'll see if we can't get a couple new artifacts. Well, let's take a peek at those wooden... Where are the wooden dice? Let me think. Wooden dice. That's not an artifact. That's a research. Oh, crap. I don't remember where it is. Isn't it? It is research, isn't it? Crap. Wooden dice. Wooden dice. No, wait. It's brain, stop failing me. It's one of these, whatever they're called. Brain, why you fail me? Anyway, it's one of these, isn't it? Wooden dice? Yeah. Crap. Was it the fairy one? No, wait. Clearly, I'm not 100% awake yet. I'm gonna have to go to work soon. Hurry up! I might have to go to work before I get enough, exchanges. Well, in that case, that would just be the way it is. Alright, then. Okay, well, I am returned. And let's see. Give me this. Okay, now we can have a look at what we have gained as drag druids. Alright. Well, this is still out of reach. Lunar Cycle increases the production of all buildings based on the time spent online and offline in this game and the difference between them. Maximum bonus granted for the smallest distance. Huh. A balance between online and offline term, day and night. Kind of makes a weird sort of sense for the druids to do this, actually.
Grove farming. Increase the production of all buildings based on their tier. Lower tiers getting better bonuses. Yep, isn't that always what the Druids do, though? Isn't that always the way of it? So, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of reach into this yet. What I'm gonna have to wait for now is if I can get Dragon's Breath up to 5. Let me see, 21, 21. Actually, that won't take very long. If I can get Dragon's Breath up to tier 5. Wait a second. Yeah. Yep. And then that'll, of course, increase the power of Spiritual Surge and so forth. So that actually won't take too long. Then I'm going to try to grab all the excavations I can, and then I'm going to try this reset excavation trick and see what I can get. Obviously, I won't be able to get at this abdication, but if I can just get a couple more artifacts, I would be more than pleased. I'm actually really curious to see them and what they do. So, I'm just going to go ahead and stock up on all of these. May as well. I've earned them. And we'll return when this is done charging up. And there. Full power achieved. Alright. We're driving on all cylinders. Even so, this might take a little bit of doing. Even so, this might take a little bit of doing. I'm so tempted to just hit it right now, but another part of me kind of wants... Well, you know me. I want to push it as far as I can before I hit reset. I don't know what the rules are to get these artifacts. It could be that they become exponentially... Like, it could be that they only appear when you've got 6,000 excavations. I wouldn't put anything past... I wouldn't put anything past the development team. So, I'm going to let this build up for a little bit and see if I can't... See if I can't get this. Hey, actually, that's pretty good. Alright. Come on, 6,000! That was just a random thing. 6,000 could be, but probably isn't. It could be only over 5,000. It could be any number of so many. The artifacts pretty much just had basically any random thing for how you dig them up as a prerequisite. It could be based on the amount of time I cast Call to Arms. Well, I know it's not that because I've got an active time of 32 days on it. So obviously that's not the prerequisite. Yeah. I don't think it's any of these spells. A certain amount of casting time on them. Just a wild thought here. There's not any of them. Just a guess. Give me. But yeah, there's just no telling what it is. So we'll check back in. We'll check back in half an hour and see what it looks like then. Alright, let's give it a try. So, please? Crap. Alright. 90% until you abdicate again. And the requirement for the next reset will increase. But that's just till I abdicate again, right? I'd better test this. be until reincarnations, or it could be... So I'm just going to say... I'm going to export. Just in case... this shouldn't screw things up, but... Well, let's see. Let's try. It's our first free reset. Go! Excavation is required for a free reset. 7,450. Wait, what? Oh, it was right in front of me. Oh, I'm not allowed to have free resets. And now that I know that it expects me to be beyond 7,000, it makes me wonder if the artifacts I'm trying to dig are at such a high level. Well, now that's really unfortunate. Huh. Well, now that really is unfortunate. Okay, let's consider for a minute. Now, I might need to change to a new build, because that's a pretty that's a pretty high gem wall to try to climb for me. I don't think this build is going to be capable of it. What resources do I have? This is out of reach, effectively, at this time. I'm actually would be able to get Stonehenge up without too much difficulty to get to the 10,000 mark and get an upgrade. But the Ziggurat's the one that really needs the upgrade, and even that is not going to be a very large thing. I was really hoping to get a lucky dig. I was really hoping one of the artifacts would be really easy to get at. But it is not so. I think I may need a better build. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to switch builds. Of course, I could always look up and see what the artifacts require, but where's the fun in that? Yeah, I should probably just look that up, shouldn't I? There's really nothing I can do aside from a total rebuild at this point. But if I could find just a couple artifacts, that might be a really big deal. Unfortunately, unless I have a build better than this, I won't be able to go digging. So even if I knew what the artifacts requirements are, there's no getting out of it. I have to either wait patiently or find a stronger build. I think this build could take me a couple orders of magnitude better, but not to E38. So, like it or not, need to start considering other options. And I thought the drag druids were unstoppable. Alright then. So be it. This might take me a little while and a bit of experimentation. So, I let this run for a bit just to see, and yeah, it's definitely not going to get me where I need to go. And I put a lot of thought into possible builds, and really, I've only come up with, let me see, six possible builds that I can think of that would work. I'm probably missing something that's terribly good somewhere that I just can't think of. But the way I'm looking at it, the builds are basically, if I were to play as undead with either the Druid or the Dragon bloodlines, lineages and all, or to do Druids with Dragon or Undead, which I'm doing Dragon right now, or to... Oh wait, no, that's it. You can't play as Dragon. So yeah, no, that's it. So, sorry, 4, not 6. But basically, it's just combinations of Dragon, Druid, and Undead. Druid, because, well, they give you so much mana regen. Dragon, because, well, it's just freaking amazing. and undead because it's got that insane level of assistance. And no matter how I look at it, those factions just seem most powerful. These might change things a lot. These might change things a lot. And who knows what this cup will do over here if I find out what it is. This certainly does make the argument for trying one of those undead builds. But I just want to dig artifacts. So, let's give this a shot. Please? I was afraid that was going to happen. Alright. Let's find out about these artifacts. Goofs! Had you all set up and open for this. Alright, goof. Well, we'll take a peek. Wow, this is a lot. Come on, scroll down. Thank you. Okay, obviously I'm looking for this building. Those are miscellaneous, allegiance. Oh, here we are. Secret. Okay, it's definitely a balance. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's the exact same thing as this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's kind of what I suspected that was going to turn out to be. Okay, well, we can worry about that another run. Alright. So now we want artifacts. 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 Hey, there's a wall of shame we could go to. That won't help any. What? Where are the artifacts? It's got to be right in front of me. Events? Building alignments? Changelog? Shame. Upgrades, building upgrades, heritages, factions, faction upgrades, bloodlines, lineage, research, oh. Why don't I see it? Site map. Okay, this can work, right? Artifact. Boom. Thank you. Okay, that's... There we go. Archaeology upgrade. Okay. I need to know what the odds are to find. I don't want spoilers on what they do. Requirement 100 plus. Not effect. Formula. X is the second since buying upgrade. Okay, this must be it. Y is lineage level and Z is reincarnations. Okay. Alright. The key to this one is second since buying upgrade. Alright. What build do you have to be in to get it? Let's see. This one is where X is Wizard Towers built. Well, we don't... Wizard Towers isn't in our set of stuff at the moment. So, not that one. Where X is non-ruby excavation resets. Okay. Now, I notice these two both say 3,000 plus excavations. That gives me a baseline. Is Angel Time all game? That might be tricky. Doesn't say that it requires you to be angels to get at it, but you would have to be, right? Slave pens. X is time in this game. Assume I have to be undead for that. This game. That's not abdicating or not reincarnating. It's got to be abdicating. It's got to reset it. All right, let me see. Crystallized lava. X is the Hall of Legends. Royal Exchanges. X is the level of Druid lineage. Oh. Okay. So, these are the two that should be open to me if I'm understanding things correctly. It doesn't specifically say I have to be Druid to get this, but I assume I do. Dragons don't have one. I'm running dragons right now. Why don't they have one? Okay, so let me see. X is the level of your Druid lineage. Nothing I can do to improve that at the moment. And this is just chance, where X is faction coin chance. X is the same. There's a formula and then there's a chance. On this one. Said when upgrading lineage. Is your lineage level, and Z is your number of reincarnations. Okay. So, I don't know that I can really do a whole lot to... Wait a minute. I'm running dragon lineage. But I think it wants me to be in the Druid lineage to get that. No, that can't be right. It's showing a 2 here. It's showing that I've got 2 eligible artifacts, and there's no dragon one. No, it's got to just be... I see. Well, that did not help me any. You gonna work? You never work. You never work. Well... So, the Dusty Coffin, the undead one, was based on time in the game. But I'd have to... The problem is I can't really go after any of them unless I can get more money. That's what it comes down to. But if I can get myself to 7,000... If I can get 1,000 more excavations, just 1,000, I'll be able to do a reset. Then I'll be able to hunt the artifacts, and that might make all the difference. I should have set myself up right at the edge of a reincarnation. I should have, when I left it for the few weeks, couple of weeks. Anyway, all right. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna try. My theories are all going to be wrong, and I'm going to end up having to look up a build, aren't I? No, my theories will be right. All right, let me see. I need... Let's say we go with a Druid bloodline. Then we go with undead, which are orderly, I believe. Then... At the very least, I might get to see what new stuff they have. Being the undead build, I should probably contemplate something more precise, but this is spec towards Druid already. Right. I have to make a new pick on this, though. Well... do like reducing the cost multiplier of unique buildings. Oh. I forgot about you. You are the solution to all my problems. Okay. Alright. You're definitely the solution to all my problems. stunning blow of the obvious. Okay, Well, how are we doing on faction coins? How long would it take this build? Wow. Wow, okay. So we would take this and these. We would purchase. And we would do our stuff. And then it probably wouldn't take too long. But let's try backing right on up. I might maybe probably get 1,000 excavations off of this. Might maybe probably do this. Okay, so we're gonna go with our druids. We're gonna rig everything up just as they were with that one critical difference. Boom. Okay, everything else can be as it was. Not yet. Gotta get more money than this. That's fine. We can do that. It shan't take very long. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna need to go to work. I was just gonna have time to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to work before... But when I return... I will be able to get maybe an artifact, maybe 2, definitely do the reset, get myself up to 3,000, and now that I know the rules, I'll have to decide which ones I'm after. And which ones I'm most likely to be able to get my hands on. Alright then, excellent. So, I guess I'll just leave this. Only I could get... Oh well, just have to wait. There's no getting around it. So, think if I were to keep leaving this running for a while, we could get to that coveted 1,000? No, not a chance. Not a hope. Not a prayer. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. See, I haven't used this excavation booster in a long time, and I was hoping that at these higher numbers it would give me more reach than it did, but alas, it is not to be. I could get myself another dragon breath at least, though. If nothing else. Dragon Breath 6 is particularly good because you can stack on something. Like if I stacked on a white on top of this, it would give me 50% more faction coins and money. Yeah, really the white one's the best one for me. Blue isn't going to do crap because my max mana is not high enough for that to matter. Black and red just aren't very impressive numbers. Green is just, no, it doesn't help my ziggurat. So, really, it's just the white one. It's funny, because I always used to really want red or blue, and now I'm gunning for the white Dragon Breath. Alright. Moment of truth. Do I get it? I do not. Oh, I want the druidy goodness. Alright, well. Man, if I could use that soft reset. If only I could have the free reset. I can't even afford the one that costs rubies, even if I wanted to. Well, I mean, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I'll get some rubies then. Valentine's Day event might be really nice, but I should probably... Alright. We're gonna try Dragon Breath 6. Dig that last tiny bit just in case, but it's not gonna work. And then we're gonna dig around in Goof's wiki and see what builds. I mean, it's gotta be... I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong. I feel like it's gotta be either Druid, Dragon. I believe I tried Druid Undead already. The only things I haven't done is Undead Dragon and Undead Druid. And I was starting to go down that route. With this new trophy, it might help some. Might help a lot. I don't know. And they gave... Where are you? No, not that. Poop. Here it is. No, wait, not you. Give me a second. Right, it's right there. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. They gave, this. Boost to Hellfire Blast, but... Devils. I just don't see it. I just don't see Devils being great right now where I'm at. But it might be worth an experiment. It might be. I'm sure I did Druids with the Undead Bloodline. I'm sure I tried that right off. It was weeks ago, though, but I'm sure that was because the Undead Bloodline was so ridiculous. Maybe I will try... Maybe I'll try that here. Although it has a hell of a thing to beat with the dragons. I mean, to beat the dragons is no small feat. But we can try that. Then we can try the Undead in Druid and in Dragon. But when all of those fail, then I'll go to Goofs. If I really can't figure this out for myself. Please? Remember when those used to give faction coins? Amounts that mattered? Maybe Excavation should take a percentage of what you've earned, or, you know, what your faction coin find chance into account or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to experiment with different builds. I should probably just do that right now. I should probably just start on that. What build? I want to know... Yeah. I mean... This is giving me 1,070% bonus. I mean, you'd think that would be... To my unique buildings, you'd think that would be enough by itself to... Well... I don't know. I can't think. I can't think of anything else. I'm going over all the different lineages and all the different factions and all their abilities, cycling through stuff in my head. Well, okay, maybe I'm not cycling through every little ability. It's easy to forget about things like this one here, natural cycling, or animal companions, the really small ones. I'm going through the ones that stick out in my head. You know, the really good stuff, like shape-shifting and earthly bond. You know, the ones that I normally grab when I'm doing mercenaries, those kind of abilities. And especially going through the lineage trees in my head. And I just honestly, it's undead druids and dragons. Nothing else competes, really. I must be mistaken. There must be some trick. Maybe stacking elves with everything that increases click counts, or maybe... Probably not. Okay, definitely not the elves. Something's out there that I am just not thinking of. Some approach to all of this. Anyway, we're going to call this here for the moment, and we will come back to it in probably just a few days. Depends on how quickly I'm able to test my different things. I am still going to do the dragon, and then I can buy some faction, some of these for another 40, basically 10% boost there, as well as getting this for 50% boost. So that's like having a 65% boost to my income, which will matter, I swear. Okay, it won't get me anywhere near where I want to be, and it's not going to drop the artifacts, but I have to try. Even though I know it won't work, I have to give it a try. I just have to. Alright, here we go. Last shot. Well, I am so close to being able to reset. So close, and yet so far. Would it have been funny if that one excavation had given me an artifact. But no. No. Alright then, well. Less than 400. Just 379 left. But even if I left this running for a day, I doubt that I would actually accumulate that many. Maybe I would, but I don't think I would. As it's gonna get slower and slower the further I get along. The only thing I could possibly still pick up is Spiritual Surge 6, which wouldn't really have any noticeable impact on my coin gain. Spiritual Surge 7 would, but not 6. Alright. Pooh. So, as I expressed before, I'm going to run some experiments with the only other 3 builds I think have a chance. We'll go ahead and start with Druid Undead next time. And until then, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye. Just wanted to tack this on real quick. Undead Druids works quite well. But I really miss the dragon breath. And it shifts everything to the Hall of Legends, actually. This could definitely climb significantly higher. Maybe. I think I can still try Undead with dragons and then with druids, but I think this might get me where I need to be. If I leave this running for a day, then I restart it with surveyorship. That might get me the less than 400 excavations I still need. Then I can soft reset. And then I can go to Goofs and I can look over all the artifacts and see which one I think will be the easiest for me to lay my hands on. I think these soft resets, all I have to do is reach them. And then from there, I should have this thing by the throat. Anyway,